Okay, I just did an entire introduction and I had to forfeit the reading because it wasn't proper, it wasn't right. So this is my final attempt. What is the card that I want to look for? I want the King of Pentacles. That's the card I want. I want to find the King of Pentacles. No. I would like to get the energy of the King of Pentacles. That's the kind of energy I need in my life right now. So I'm going to choose that to be my card. And I want to know in what way the King of Pentacles is going to present himself to me. So what we're going to do, I just shuffled the deck. We're going to split it from right to left. So we have Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. If it be in the pack Yod, the question refers to work, business, etc. If Hey, to love, marriage, or pleasure. If Vow, to trouble, loss, scandal, or quarreling. If the final Hey, to money, goods, and such purely material matters. Okay, so this is the first one. Not in the first one. The second pile refers to love, marriage, relationships. Okay, I found it. We also have the Temperance reverse card. This King of Pentacles could really be in the energy of overindulging. Consuming too much. Be careful with that. There's a lack of balance. He feels a lack of balance. Therefore, he is trying to overcompensate this imbalance he feels, or trying to find ways that he can relieve this inner imbalance that he feels, this lack of balance in his life. Maybe he gives too much. Maybe he eats too much. Maybe he smokes too much. Right? There's a lack of balance. Maybe he just indulges too much is what that's giving me. He's indulging too much in sex and drugs and drinking and exercise. It could be really anything. All I'm saying is that there's somebody here very based in reality, very much so about his sights and his senses and what he can touch and what he can feel and pleasure and things that make him feel good and make him feel grounded and make him feel whole. Okay, when we are dealing with the King of Pentacles, we know that he has built something financially somewhat stable for himself. Okay, but there's an energy here of imbalance. It could be imbalance in relationships is really what it's coming out to, right? It could be quarreling or something to do with an imbalance in relationships. Maybe he gives too much and he doesn't receive enough in return. Right? Maybe he really puts himself on the line. Right? Maybe he gives a lot. Gives more than he should. I want to know, can you tell me a little bit about, I want to know about the other side of this relationship. Who is this King of Pentacles dealing with? Should I get a different deck to ask about the person he's dealing with? I want to know, how does he feel? How does this man feel after he is indulged? Or the Magician. He has everything he needs, but he has more of one thing than another. He has more of one thing than another. It could be he has more knowledge than he does. No, it's not about knowledge. This is about money. He has more earth than he knows what to do with. He has more money than he knows what to do with. He does have everything he needs. And he does see himself as a magician of sorts. As a... This person could be very... how do I say it? When this person has his mind set on something, there's no changing it. He's very stubborn. He's very sure of himself. He's not going to argue. Like, there's no point in arguing with this person. Because he already knows. This person is well aware. This person has everything that they need. And more. And when you have everything you need and you begin to feel comfortable, sometimes you can overdo it with whatever you have extra. This person has excess. Extra. This person has extra. This person has extra. This person has leftovers. This person has remainder. There's a remainder. After he's dealt with everything he needs to deal with, there's still some left over. He could be having a really difficult time sleeping. Or he just finds himself awake at night. Probably due to this imbalance that he feels within him. So, imbalance. He just feels imbalanced. And he's trying to overcompensate because while he has everything he needs, he still has reasonably more of one element, and that's really giving me the earth element. While he does have everything he needs, he lacks something very, very essential to making himself feel balanced. And while, yes, you can be overflowing with money, but if you have no emotion, no love, no happiness, right? A lot of times you can be spending money, or you could be using that excess earth on things to try to make yourself feel something, to make yourself feel alive, to make yourself feel anything, good or bad. This person just wants to feel something, or they just want to know something, or they just, they want a passion, right? They want a spark. They want a spark between them and another person. That was in somewhere. This person here could be a Taurus, a Gemini, an Aries. They're at a standstill, though. Whatever element, whatever was promised to come to you will come to you. Whatever is promised to me is going to come to me. Right? If this is what I'm manifesting right now, if magic is to change the earth in accordance with the will, I pulled out the King of Pentacles because that's the energy I'm in need of, right? I need a donor. I need someone who can donate to me money, right? I need a big spender, right? I already have a big spender because it says here that the element that I am calling or am evoking, which is financial or monetary, somebody that wants to buy my services, right? I'm calling them out, right? I'm calling that energy to come out and to deliver the element in which I am evoking right now to come out, which is earth, which is money, which is physical things I can hold, right? From a man or a woman, but a man, someone that has mastered the earth realm, somebody that understands stocks, understands Bitcoin, understands money, understands the way in which things are grown in a material and physical sense. Okay? And what I am offering to this person is a way to balance, to find balance, to make them feel more balanced, to be able to offer them, because I have everything that I need, right? I have all the elements, right? What I have, what they lack, I have more of, and what I lack, they have more of. Right now, what I'm lacking is monetary, physical, understanding, physical, monetary, anything monetary, right? Physical, that's what I'm in need of, while I am in abundance of the other elements. Whether that be water, whether that be knowledge or communication, or even fire. Sometimes fire is a little bit more of a difficult one to pass to one another. If the spark isn't there, the spark isn't there. But I do feel like there will be a pretty solid connection. I don't necessarily feel that the Chariot came out. There's the Chariot. When this person leaves, when this person is done, whatever was imbalanced, whenever they're done meeting with me or seeing with me, their imbalance will no longer feel that way. Now, they could feel ready to reconcile with some friends, or maybe they're going to see something from a different perspective in relation to some friends, to some group of people. All right, they're coming hell or high water to me though. This person could be having issues with their family, with their mother. Maybe they have mother issues from their childhood. Maybe their mother abandoned them, or maybe their mother wasn't there for them as like stable as they could have been, or maybe their mother was overly there for them. Maybe they have some sort of mother wound, or a mother, there's something about their mother. Maybe they're the kind of person that looks like what they're attracted to, the thing that they're willing to pay money for is someone that will treat them the way that their mother treated them when they were young. This person isn't looking for necessarily a wife, but they kind of like look for their mother in a woman. And they're looking for someone that can offer that same feeling that their mother gave them when they were young. That's what they're attracted to. That's what they look for, right? They want someone that can kind of help them function, that can baby them, right? This is a man that wants to be babied. He doesn't want to baby you. He wants to be babied. He wants the love of his mother, but in a sexual sense. That's what this person wants. I say that because of this Four of Wands in reverse with the Five of Cups here. They could have lost their mother could have passed away, or there could have been they could be far away from their mother, where they feel disconnected from their mother, or they just feel too old, like they can't, but like whether this is consciously or subconsciously, this is what they are desiring, is a mother's love. This person wants to feel like they did when they were a child and they didn't have any worries like in their mind, on their mind. They want to feel the love that they felt from their mother when they were young, but through a woman that they can have sex with. That's what this person's desiring. That's what will make this person feel balanced. Right? This isn't somebody that wants to be daddy. This is somebody that wants to be babied, right? This could be a grown man that wants to be babied. That's really what that's giving me. There could be feelings of shame or guilt, or there could be some anxiety. That could be the reason that they're up late. Right? This person is attracted to someone where they see their mother in the woman that they make love with, because that's just what we end up being attracted to, whether we know it or not. But I feel like this person might kind of like consciously know it. This person might have a mother fetish. Let's see. That's what it is. So, let's get some signs out so we can try and understand. So I want to think about, I'm thinking about the moon here. I want to know about the moon. And I want to know if we could get a couple signs. Tell me a little bit about what this mother is like. We have the sun. The sun came out. Act like a leader. We have a spectacle. We have composure. We have Taurus. We have the 4th house, and we have Aquarius. You know, Aquarius moon is a little bit different, right? Aquarius moons, their mother would be very detached. While in Taurus, it's quite the opposite. The mother would be exalted in a very good, earthly, kind mother, okay? But while Aquarius is going to remain very attached, very logical, very odd. Okay, so this person might be an Aquarius sun, like with a Taurus moon. Okay, we got to think that's a square. There could have been tension between the mother and the father growing up. Right, very fixed, both very fixed in nature. This person wants somebody that makes them feel secure. Somebody wants support. Somebody wants to feel like they felt when before their parents broke up. That's what they want. That's what they desire. They want that. They're subconsciously craving that feeling that they felt before their parents split up when they were children, before their parents got divorced. That's subconsciously what they're craving and what they need from you. That's what they're willing to pay for. They need that feeling that their mother gave them when they were a child. Let's get some emotions, some feelings coming out. Okay. Talk to me about the way that this person is feeling, please. What are we reading? Okay. A person who loves to travel. Okay. Maybe their mom or their dad traveled a lot. Maybe one of their parents moved far away. Sleeping on duty, having a nap in public signals that you've been working hard and need a rest. A secret, cozy, safe hiding place for comfort and peace. Sitting together in darkness, hopefully waiting for something to happen in a strange quiet before a monumentous event. The feeling of exuberant motivation and fun. Dead tired. This person could stay up all night talking to you, even though they have work in the morning or something like that. A dreamy, free, unique person who is unencumbered by the traditional expectations of society. Literally translates to cloud walker. The feeling of two people wanting to start something, but neither acts because they don't want to be first. The feeling of wanting to squeeze someone or something because they are so overwhelmingly cute. An interjection, meaning don't concern yourself, go out of your way, never mind. Feelings powerful, strong, and responsible. To confuse and mix things up. Living without worries, rushing, a breezy, easy approach to life. So don't be afraid to make the first move on this person. It's like, especially if you can feel tension, like you should say something or do something, this person's not going to, be afraid to tell you what they need from you. They're going to be very upright. And they're going to tell you exactly what they want from you. Because they're very decisive and they're very sure of themselves. They know exactly what they want, right? They're picturing it in their mind right now, exactly what they want. This person, wherever they are in the world, they're picturing it right now in their mind, exactly how they want it to, exactly what they want you to say, exactly what they want you to do, down to the exact T. The feelings of love and friendship, being fond of, affection and care, being thoughtful about what you're doing, and awareness of self with attention to details of the task. Happy eyes, a benevolent, playful twinkle in someone's eyes. One more. Last one. Experiencing joy and sorrow at the same time. All right, I hope that was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again on the next reading. My name is Madeline. This is my channel. And hit the like button, comment, subscribe down below if you want to. And your special number is 222 balance. Bye.